From the studios at Bossier Parish Community College, this is BPCC News.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thanks for tuning into the BPCC News. I'm Caleb Moore. And the purpose of the SGA is to encourage meaningful participation in student activities and to represent and execute the student will. To anyone interested in joining the Student Government Association, applications for the 2016-17 SGA must be submitted today to the Student Life Office, which is located in Building F, Room 220. For a list of qualifications and positions available, you can visit the BPCC website or call the SGA office at 318-678-6035. Today you have the chance to come explore digital painting using a Wacom tablet. No prior experience is necessary. The workshop is being held, like I said, today from 1 to 2 p.m. in Building D, Room 347. You will be surprised by the realism and flexibility offered in this powerful software. For more information, you can contact Allison Martin at 318-678-6191. The Communication and Performing Arts Division has announced an upcoming children's show, Three Little Pigs, directed by Keith Bruce. The first show kicks off tonight at 7 p.m. and again at 2 p.m. on the 12th in the BPCC Performing Arts Theater. Don't miss this fun-filled children's classic retold by the BPCC Performing Arts. Tickets are $5 for general admission and are also available at the door. For more information, you can call 318-678-6021 or email theater@bpc.edu. The Institute for Global Outreach will sponsor the Walk for Humanity 1 mile health walk and 5K run to end the world hunger on Saturday, April 9th, 2016 at 8 a.m. at Clyde Fant Parkway across from Cyport. Registration is $35. And also, due to the RRCA regulations, there will be absolutely no baby joggers, strollers, bikes, or skating devices permitted in the race. For more information, you can contact Velma Tarver at 318-425-3351. And coming up after the break, we'll check in with Terry Hawkins for the latest in the weather.
A promise was made. A promise that hit the beaches of Normandy. A covenant that split the skies over Berlin. A vow that captured Iwo Jima. A promise was made. A solemn oath that liberated Seoul. A sacred trust that defended Khe-Sanh. A pact that dug in Da Nang. A contract that weathered Tet. A promise was made. A pledge that stormed the desert in Iraq. A bond that patrolled door to door in Fallujah. An IOU that braved IEDs in Kandahar. A promise was made to America's veterans. A promise we all must keep. DAV fights for all veterans and their families so they get the health care, financial benefits, and support they earned. If you're a veteran who needs help or you'd like to help us keep the promise, visit DAV.org.
In 1977, in Johannesburg, South Africa, an 8-year-old boy picked up the game of golf from his father. By the age of 9, he was already outplaying him. The odds of this gentle lad winning the Junior World Golf Championships at the age of 14, 1 in 16 million. The odds of that same boy then making it to the US and European Pro Golf Tours, 1 in 7 million. The odds of the Big Easy winning the Open Championship once and the US Open Championship twice, 1 in 780 million. The odds of this professional golfer having a child diagnosed with autism, 1 in 110. Ernie Els encourages you to learn the signs of autism at autismspeaks.org. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
Hello, welcome back to another BPCC Weather. I'm everybody's favorite host, Terry Hawkins. Now check the surrounding areas for those temperatures. Over here, we have 68 in Marshall. Down here, 72 in Nacogdoches. Up here, 66 in Texarkana, in the middle of 67 in Bow City and Shreveport. Over here, it's 65 in Minden, 70 in Reston, and finally, it's 68 in Natchitoches. Now check the 5-day forecast, see what's coming. Today, clear skies, no chance of rain, 73 for the high, 48 for the low. Tomorrow, a little bit cloudy, still no rain, 77 for the high, 56 for the low. Sunday, windy, still no rain, 81 for the high, 62 for the low. Ongoing Monday, the rain's gonna start coming in with 9% chance, 76 for the high, 63 for the low. And ongoing Tuesday, more chances of rain, 70%, 67 for the high, 48 for the low. Well, that's all from me. I'm everybody's favorite host, Terry Hawkins. Back to the news desk.
Karen Guerin will briefly discuss the new humanitarian survey courses master syllabi on Tuesday, April 12th from 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. in Building G, Room 320, to make sure everyone is familiar with the courses for the purpose of advising. Then there will be an open discussion of topic. All staff and faculty are welcome. For more information, you can contact Allison Martin at 318-678-6191. The Student Government Association's online election will be open at 8 a.m. on Wednesday, April 13, 2016. Eligible votes will receive voting credentials in their BPCC student email account. The online election will close at 12 noon on Friday, April 15, 2016, and results will be posted online thereafter. You can contact the SGA office at 318-678-6325 for any additional information. A representative from Louisiana State University in Shreveport will be available on April 13th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. in Building F to assist students interested in transferring to LSUS. Sit down with a member of their administration's team who will evaluate unofficial transcripts, assist in application processes, and answer any questions regarding admissions to LSUS. Be sure to bring all unofficial transcripts to their table and any questions about their programs, student life, and scholarship opportunities. Coming up after the break, Miranda Mahmood has the latest in sports.
Odds of becoming an astronaut, 1 in 13,200,000. Odds of being struck by lightning, 1 in 576,000. Odds of dating a supermodel, 1 in 88,000. Odds of bowling a perfect game, 1 in 11,500. Odds of being trapped in an elevator, 1 in 24,528. Odds of catching a ball at a major league game, 1 in 563. Odds of an injury from shaving, 1 in 6,585. Odds of tripping while texting, 1 in 10. Odds of getting cancer in your lifetime, 1 in 2 men, 1 in 3 women.
It's up to us.
To change the odds for our generation.
For the ones we love.
For our future.
If you don't like the odds,
Stand up. Stand up to cancer.
Parents can use everyday activities, conversation, and literature to help youngsters learn to read and write. The experts at the U.S. Department of Education offer this advice. You can teach even a very young child to recognize the letters of the alphabet by reading alphabet books. Write your children's names on the doors of their bedrooms or on the refrigerator so they can look at them often. Have your child pick out the letters in books, signs, and other printed materials. Beginning with lines and shapes, encourage your children to draw. To practice handwriting, have them copy letters, words, and sentences. Clearly label everyday items. Teach your kids the word, then practice writing the word. Read stories to your child, then have the child read the stories back to you. While reading, ask the child questions such as, "What happens next?" or "What would you do?" Let your children tell you stories and write down what they say. Play word games to increase vocabulary and the desire to write. Learn more online at ed.gov.
Hey everyone, hope you guys are having a great Friday so far. Thanks for tuning in to BPCC News. I'm Miranda Mahmood here with the latest in sports. In the NBA, the Warriors look to bounce back from a surprising home loss to Andrew Wiggins and the Timberwolves as they took on the Kawhi Leonard and the San Antonio Spurs. Golden State only needing 4 more wins to surpass the 95-96 Bulls for the best record in NBA history. Got off to a slow start, but bounced back in the second quarter and never looked back. Steph Curry finished 27 points and led Golden State 1 win closer to a date with history. The Warriors traveled to San Antonio Sunday in what could be another critical game. The Masters is underway and Jordan Spieth is off to another great start in Augusta, needing just 25 putts in to make it through the first round. With a total of 6 birdies and 0 bogeys after one round, he leads the field with a score of 6 under 66. Tyler Summit, the son of Hall of Fame coach Pat Summit, has resigned as the women's basketball coach at Louisiana Tech after he engaged in an inappropriate relationship with a Tech player. The 25-year-old Summit had just finished his second year at the school. Your Cavalier baseball team travels to Carthage, Texas this weekend to match up against Panola College on the 9th. Game time is scheduled for 1 o'clock p.m., so make it out there if you can. Also, your Lady Cavs are in action this weekend as they travel to Athens, Texas on the 9th to face off against Trinity Valley Community College in a double team header. The game times are set for 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock p.m., so make it out there if you can. Thanks again for watching BPCC Sports. Caleb, back to you.
A representative from Louisiana Tech University will be available on April 19th from 9:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. in Building F to answer questions and provide information concerning transferring to Louisiana Tech. Contact Angela Heron at 318-678-6151 for further information. And now it's time for Today in History with Nathaniel Boyer.
Hey guys, welcome to another Today in History. I'm your host Nathaniel Boyer, here to bring you some highlights on what happened on this day in history, April the 8th. First up, on this day in 1789, the U.S. House of Representatives held its first meeting. This was only one of the many meetings since then, and there are representatives meeting to talk about relevant issues to this day. Then on this day in 1986, actor Clint Eastwood was elected mayor of Carmel, California. I honestly wonder why they would elect an actor to be the mayor of a country. That's none of my business. Also, in this day in 1994, smoking was banned in the Pentagon and all U.S. military bases. I am honestly glad that they have done this here at BPCC as well, but I'm still waiting for it to be done in all public places because, as you know, I have bronchitis. Lastly, on this day in 1998, Martin Luther King Jr.'s widow, Coretta Scott King, presented new evidence in an appeal for a new federal investigation on her husband's assassination. With the legacy Martin Luther King has left in the world, a simple new investigation in his assassination probably wouldn't have hurt. Now that I've gone over some highlights in today's history, why don't we take a look at some celebrity birthdays? First up, you may know this girl from the hit Disney show Jessie. Let's wish a happy birthday to Sky Jackson, who turns 14 today. Next up, you may know this funky, edgy hip-hop and R&B artist from songs such as Try Me or Back Up. Let's all wish a happy birthday to Dej Loaf, who turns 25 today. Lastly, you may know this girl from one of my favorite Disney movies ever, Xenon, Girl from the 21st Century. Let's all wish a happy birthday to Kirsten Storms, who turns 32 today. All right, guys, that's all I have for Today in History. I'm Nathaniel Boyer. Caleb and Jordan, back to you.
Looking at the sunset while we feel the wind blow, hand on the steering wheel, other in your hand.
More, and thanks for tuning in to the BPCC News.